When we want to get in our feels, there's nobody better than James Bay.
Hold back the river, let me look in your eyes. Hold back the river so high.
The beloved Brit has earned a spot in our playlist with his heartfelt hits we can't get enough of.
Come on, let it go. Just let it be. Why don't you be you and I'll be me?
His admirers extend to all corners of the industry, with James counting Lewis Capaldi, Alicia Keys and Ed Sheeran as some of his famous fans.
Tell me where the line goes down. That even in the dark we can find a way out.
After a big few months in the studio, James is back with his brand new single, Goodbye Never Felt So Bad.
Just as soon as you're gone, I don't want you back.
Would you please welcome James Bay? Great to have you back on the show, James. This new song it's all about the mixed emotions that come with goodbyes, and goodbyes are hard, but do you find they make the hellos sweeter?
Oh, what a beautiful way to put it. Yeah, I guess they do. They do make the hello sweeter. But I wrote a song about something sad.
Right.
That's what I do.
I think what I'm trying to say is, why didn't you write the happy one?
Because I just don't do it very well.
Yeah, I can understand that. This would be a real problem for you, though, because you spend a lot of time touring and a lot of time travelling. That means a lot of goodbyes.
It does, to the point that they don't feel good. So I wrote a song called Goodbye Never Felt So Bad. Because, I love my job. I really do. I feel very lucky and that I get to do it, and I'm always very excited to leave, which is also strange in this context. But it means I have to leave people I love all the time, and that wears on you.
I do wonder if we should rename them Bad Buys.
Yeah, ultimately, that's where we're at. Maybe that's the album title. I will keep you posted.
Thank you.
Now, the boss, Bruce Springsteen, you've covered him a number of times, and last month you actually opened for him. How was that?
Opening for Bruce Springsteen was an absolute dream come true. Two of my earliest memories are also earliest musical memories. Those bits of music are the theme tune to the Christopher Reeve Superman movies, because they're some of the best ones I've ever heard.
Yes.
And then the other one is the opening sounds from Born in the USA, because my dad is a massive Bruce Springsteen fan, so he played that record all the time. So Springsteen is a huge part of my kind of inspiration and the sort of fabric of me as a songwriter.
Well, you know what they say about meeting your heroes, that it's always easy and never disappointing whatsoever. How did meeting Springsteen stack up with all the other people you've probably met in your career?
Well, if Bruce is like the bar, then it was very daunting, because I don't know how I'm sort of going to reach that. But it was also inspiring. It was unbelievable. Like, he's got this like compound backstage, and he's got like all different people. I remember seeing like this. Was he like a presidential candidate, John Kerry?
Yeah.
And then I saw Tim Robbins, who was in the Shawshank Redemption, just walking around, having a drink, having a chat. And this is all like Bruce's like private area.
Wow.
Wow, that's like Waleed's compound backstage, actually.
Yeah, same people. I don't know what they were doing, Bruce.
Unbelievable. But you think you know your friends, right?
Yeah, I know. I feel so betrayed. He's, of course, famous for being just a tireless performer. Like, his concerts go for hours and hours and hours. You got a chance to see that up close. What did you take from watching him as a performer yourself?
I took from it that he is an absolute machine. Like, you know, and I'm not saying I took that and said, well, I'm going to be the same, because I don't know. I'm going to try and be the same. But, like, I like his sort of desire to play 3 hours worth of his songs, because every single one of his, I don't know how many songs he's got. He must have so many released, and obviously a bunch unreleased. And he wants to play them all.
I'd like to see you do a 3-hour set. So when are we going to see you back in Australia for that?
Thanks.
You could bring the whole family. There's no need to say goodbye.
There you go. Maybe I've got to do that. It's given it so far, but given it so incredible touring in Australia, and I mean every word of that is what I'm trying to say. I am hoping that in 2024 I'll be back in Australia, because I miss it very much.
Goodbye Never Felt So Bad is out now. Would you please thank James Bay?
Thank you so much.